Hey, sweetie, this is Michaela. Today I'll continue telling you the story of Mia's family. I'll keep updating it for you. Remember to check in every day, okay? Chapter 2. The mysterious ball appears. In the dark corner of the living room, Fiona, the parrot, quietly opened her eyes. Her sharp gaze caught sight of a strange ball that was faintly glowing. Fiona flapped her wings excitedly and squawked at the top of her lungs, "Dad, come quick! There's something weird here!" Jack, who was looking through some things in the study, heard the shout and rushed to the living room. Following the direction Fiona indicated, he spotted the ball. When Jackie bent down to pick it up, something magical happened. The ball suddenly emitted a soft light that projected an image of what seemed like a futuristic city in the room. In the image, skyscrapers were like towering giant trees, overlapping and standing tall in the air. On the streets, all kinds of oddly shaped flying vehicles were zipping around. People were wearing clothes that gave off a technological sheen. Jack was left gaping in astonishment. Just then, Martha and Mia were also drawn over. Looking at all this strange projection, Martha's behavior became weird, and under the questioning of her family, she finally began to tell the truth slowly. It turned out that she had traveled through time from the future. When she came to this era, she met Jack, fell in love with him, and then didn't want to leave. However, to stay in this time space, she needed a special kind of energy to sustain in her body. Otherwise, she would be forcefully pulled back to the future by the power of time-space. And the only way to obtain this energy was to travel to the eras when the 8 wonders of the world were built and gather 8 special artifacts. Mia and Jack were shocked when they heard this. But seeing the worried look in Martha's eyes, they immediately and firmly said that they would go all together to look for the artifacts as a family should. Just then, Sammy, who had been squatting nearby, let out 2 soft barks. It pawed at Mia's leg, as if trying to say something. Mia looked down at Sammy, and a strange feeling welled up in her heart. She seemed to be able to vaguely understand what it meant, as if it was saying not to worry, and that it would help too. Mia was a bit puzzled. Why did she suddenly have this strange feeling? But at this moment, everyone was astonished by the secret they had just learned, so she didn't think too much about it. At night, lying in bed, Mia thought about everything that had happened today. She was excited and nervous. Thinking about the upcoming adventure, she drifted off to sleep. In her dream, she saw herself and her family shuttling through ancient ruins and small animals all around her, as if guiding her. The next morning, the sunlight shone into the room, and Mia woke up early. She came to the living room and found Sammy sniffing around the mysterious ball. Mia walked over, and Sammy looked up at her, as if there was something it wanted to say in its eyes. Mia had that strange feeling again, as if she could understand that Sammy was curious about what this ball was. Mia squatted down and gently stroked Sammy's head, saying, "I don't know either, but we'll figure it out for sure." At this time, Fiona shouted loudly from the cage, "Adventure! Adventure! We're going on an adventure!" Looking at these 2 little companions, Mia was filled with anticipation. She knew that a fantastic adventure was about to begin. On this day, the whole family started to prepare for the upcoming adventure. They looked up all kinds of information, trying to learn more about the 8 wonders of the world and the clues about those mysterious artifacts. A thrilling fantasy adventure was waiting for them to start. Well, dear friends, that's where we'll conclude today's installment of the story. I truly hope you've been as captivated by it as I've been sharing it. If you've enjoyed this narrative so far, I'd be immensely grateful if you could show your support by hitting that like button. And here's a little tip for you to never miss out on the upcoming exciting chapters. simply activate the subscription bell. In this way, you'll be promptly notified when I bring you the rest of this enthralling story tomorrow. So, stay tuned.